Click, clock, click, clock, and the song is over. So you know what that means, folks. It means it's time to hit him with a 1, hit him with a 2.
Oh, 2.
And it's a welcome back to the TrutherCast, home of the TrutherCast. We are here to take your truth order. And I want to start the show out right away with a great mention of our sponsor tonight. And that sponsor is me and my company, Revival Tech Solutions, that when you are about to start a podcast and your shit does a BSOD, Windows blue screen of death, and you can't make your computer do nothing, I'm the guy you call. Because, man, I don't even know how long it would have taken somebody else. I know it would have taken me at least 3 to 7 hours and 5 days back in the day, but it took me only an hour and 45 minutes, and I rebuilt the Windows, files and stuff and blah, 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 blah.
Simple terms for you simpletons.
We're up and going, folks. We didn't have to claw the whole show off tonight. So, tenacity and technology combined. Damn, write that down. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah,
tenacity and technology.
Yeah.
So if you need a help with your computer, if you got a computer, man, hit me up. Hit that link in the description box down below. Hit that signup.toleratetech.com. It'll tell you all the information about my Tolerate Tech program, help you stay secured, help you be safe out there. And if you just need a one-off computer repair, you can find me too, Revival Tech Solutions. Type it into the Google machine, it'll pull it right up. But anyway, folks, if you are not familiar with us, I do thank you very much for showing on up, especially if you lasted through the flash you in the face with the sponsor thing, because I thought it was kind of funny because I just had to fix my effing computer. But if you are not familiar, we are attempting to not be two more blokes out there on the old internet dealing black pills like we're, Maduro and his gaggly band of losers, just making everybody sad, mad, and angry like they keep everyone annulled up. We're attempting to be a little bit more informative, a little bit more helpful, a little bit more straight to the point, so make sure to check out the blog posts at the end of the shows and throughout the week if you're talking to people about this shit and they're like, man, I don't know about that, or maybe they're interested and they just want to see more information. So we got receipts for every episode on the website at the end of it, sometimes quick, maybe a little bit later, but if you got a business, hit me up. I've got blog automations, which are pretty sweet. But we will be hosting all of those receipts for every episode on the TrutherCast.com, and just go over to the blog or the recent episodes list. But we're going to show you how to build a better news feed around here, folks. So, if somebody sent you the show and you're showing up here, that's what we're all about. And I don't like the talking head in a circle thing, man. So we try to keep it quick. We'll go on a topic, get you the TLDR, and maybe, bloviate for but a moment. But we like to talk about all of the wins that are going on. And right now this week, I don't know if we have a whole ton of wins, but I feel like it's the bad building up to a gigantic winsplosion. You know, like, and then I think that's how it's gonna be. But before we get too far, folks, Mr. Dan's gonna tell you the free way that you can help support the show around here, man.
You share it. You share it. Yep. Keep it simple. Simple and stupid.
It's three clicks I heard. It's something about being a not a hoe and making sure you share that show, everybody.
Oh,
yeah.
We're never gonna leave the hoe out.
You got it, man. You know, I don't know how many shows you watch, but when they try to change it up or they get sick of the saying, I'm like, no, I like the saying. I sing along with you.
Yeah,
you always sing.
We might be a little special.
What's up, boys? It's your guy, Benny. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. So if you are a frequent flyer in the show, make sure to sound on off like Kayla Kinetic, which is a great name. You should start an energy drink. Yeah, sound off in the live chat. Let us know what you think was interesting from last week that needs a little bit more of awareness.
I could see that, like a Hello Kitty girly themed energy drink.
Okay, if that's the vibe that she's on. You could do like a VTuber kind of, you know, Hello Kitty energy drinky, like, you know.
I mean, Kayla, so it's obviously got to have some girl energy in it.
Totally. I mean, it doesn't have to. I mean, she could be like, get your energy drink, you know, and be like, I like it. A chick with a gun. I'm buying the drink.
Yeah, there is that approach. Yeah, that's an angle.
That's what I do if I was a chick. I'd just like own that zone, you know, like.
I mean, you would. That is a good example of niching down, right? Because that's getting into a corner that's very unique. I don't think there's anybody else on that spectrum.
Except that, well, not with the gun maybe, but she does bows. But that one chick that was catfishing, she was what was it called? Like noodling the catfishes.
Oh,
I forget her name, but she was kind of popular a year or two ago.
Isn't it wild? Like. Today's day and age, you said catfishing like she was catfishing. Literally,
yeah.
My brain just thought
digital catfish.
Was doing the catfishing thing. Yeah, not actual fishing, but doing
like
the catfishing.
She was shoving her hand in the catfish's mouth and pulling it out the water.
Noodling.
Yeah,
gnarly.
Yeah, very crazy.
Yeah,
but she does it in a bikini, and that sells. Gold.
Definitely turns me on just a smidge.
I like the fish stuff, but she's hot. This is confusing.
She can like go out there and get it done, like do some kind of half manly shit.
Damn, she's a Hello Kittier, so yeah, that's going to be part of the brand probably.
Yeah, that's
Kayla
why
Kinetic.
I said that.
We'll have to mod it. I do logo design, so we'll mod it so you get away from the Hello Kitty licensing, right? We'll just make it like the Kayla Kitty.
Ooh,
I'm good at it, so hit me up if you're interested.
Kayla Kitty. Huh?
That's
an interesting way around it, though. That's
Kayla
right.
Kitty.
You gotta be
crafty. No, never mind. Cancel the branding strategy because we cannot sell Kayla Kitty Kinetic. It's not gonna work.
Oh yeah,
it's not gonna
There's an
work.
Abbreviation that might be controversial there. Come on down, get your Triple K drink.
Oh shit.
Come on down to the Triple K and get your Triple K.
We hand them out in the voting line.
Wait. Oh, wait. I had a brain fart. I was like, wait, Triple K? That's a real thing. No, that's Circle K.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, wait, they've been under our nose the whole time.
Wait a second. So anyway, folks, we had a bit of a technical difficulty, so we're starting later than we but we can get right on into it. If you don't know the thing, you'll get used to it as you come back to the show because while I fix the window thing, what you should definitely do is make sure that you are logged on in to the Rumble because what you should do is if you're here on the Rumble, if you're watching on the website or on YouTube, Rumble is the home platform. YouTube is cool. Hit the thumbs up there, subscribe, you get the notification things. But if you are here on the Rumble, what you should definitely do is just hit the little thumbs up button and make sure you followed. And if you didn't follow yet, just go and do it now. Go and do it. Then we'll get notified for you when when the thing goes live and whatnot. But we're trying to boost up that followership here. Ooh, we got 114. Okay. We're going to try and boost it up and we're going to double it this year. eyeball hit 1,000. Trying to hit 1,000, damn it. So you gotta make sure you share that show out, god dang it. So as you keep coming back for the quick tidbits of the week and some silly madness of branding gone awry. That was that. We're gonna make that short, guys. We got it. We'll call it the KKK drink and cancel.
Hold up, wait a minute.
You'll get the way the show goes down. So first one I got pulled up here for you. I thought it was just like a good thing to know. While the technical difficulties were happening, me and Daniel fell across this one here. Just in case people didn't think it was real, this allegedly is a real vidya of this woman who apparently must have been talking about it. Because she said, for everyone in the comments saying it's not real, and then in this, what looks to be like, a city hall, state capitol kind of building, she shows this sign and reads it to us.
The Democratic Coalition of Satan Worshippers thanks Governor Tim Walz for not standing in the way of spreading Satanism in the state capitol building. Satan has a special place for you. All right, that's for Governor Walz. I'm not.
So, I mean, something, freedom of speech, not standing in the way of you wanting to do dumb religions, sure.
Silly things.
Or, silly religions. Like, if you do the religion, good for you, as long as it's not weird, dark, or bad, or negative. But, like, boy, does that one get weird, dark, or negative way too often, or it's just bad press. But, I don't know. Mr. Tim Walz seems to be aligned with a lot of questionable individuals lately, real questionable individuals. Like, if you haven't seen yet, folks,
there's questions all around Tim Walz.
If you don't know, we have officially broken in to the radical left organized, not Telegram, I believe it's Signal groups. So we could do a quickie edit on this one live. So somebody's in the interwebs broke into the Signal groups of all these radical leftists. Completely full organizing to impede the federal ICE agents. And we have now actually determined that one of them is the campaign manager of Tim Walz himself. And then I believe 1 to 2 other actual city to state officials, like official effing politicians, are in these radical groups where this was what they were trying to say was seditious conspiracy for the J6ers, right?
Yeah.
So everything that has to do with what's going down now, them busting in the federal car and stealing the rifle and the tourniquets and the other goods in the Fed car the week or two ago. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Just 2 nights ago, last night or 2 nights ago, we had these rioters show up to a hotel where they knew ICE agents were at. They started beating up the staffers and then started just riot, full retard rioter, just destroying the joint. So the 2 ICE agents were probably trying to chill out and or sleeping, woke up, geared up, went down, and proverbially cracked skulls. They
basically
whipped them into
disciplined
shape.
the children
And shoved them out the hotel, saving the staffers that were innocently getting their asses beat. And then pushed them all back and held down the hotel and then kept saying, where's the PD? Where's the PD? Where's the local PD at, right?
Yeah.
And then we got a video of the cops coming down the street and literally U-turning. Who knows if that was a different video or something. So, everything needs to be triple checked nowadays. But allegedly on a quick scroll, this is what I found.
Minnesota sounds really similar to Illinois with its Chicago crap. And as we know from that, when ICE was there a few weeks ago and things were popping off over there, we got the radio call of the dispatcher that actually was like, yes, no, negate your orders to go over there. You're not to get involved. You can't help. Yeah, so we'll probably get something on this, I'm guessing, if that is.
Well, you should be able to FOIA it at minimum, or something will get blocked again because the Minnesota politicians or law enforcement.
Some way we need to be able to see it because they can see, you know, every corner of our insides. They know things about us we don't even know because they're so far up our butts.
I know, right? Then all the AI,
a little transparency. That's what it is too. That's all it mostly is.
Right.
For most everything now.
Palantir, the AI shit's gonna make it even crazier, right?
Yeah.
So I never thought I'd really say this, folks. I grew up my whole entire life being very, like, you know, the quote tinfoil conspiracy guy, the libertarian-esque minded, you know, very anti-military industrial complex of going over and jacking with countries, you know, and then also definitely here in America, because we've always been terrified of the radical deep state fully taking over and then martial lawing the whole place and then taking out all of us good patriot people, right? So all of us good patriot people, I thought I'd never say, bro, martial law needs to be dropped in Minnesota, dog. Like at least like the area that, you know, this problem's at, bro. It needs to be martial law, all of Minnesota. Everybody that doesn't want to get guapped, get in your effing house because we're going around and we are cracking skulls in the neighborhood, bro. Like, hey, let's not willy-nilly bust everybody up, obviously. But I mean, there needs to be a show of force. There needs to be a legal situation where these people are like, you know, dude, we're taking away your toys, okay? Like the Mayor Frey guy, the Tim Walz, you know, Ilhan Omar and all of her cronies, and the woman that's the campaign manager that's in this signal group, aiding and abetting, potentially at minimum lurking and fully aware of all of this.
Yeah.
So, let's hold one piece of trying to be like, you know, devil's advocate. Maybe she's in there and she's ratting them all out and the police are stopping them. Something tells me that ain't happening, Dan.
If that is, it's not happening well.
Or they're acting like it, right? Yeah. You know? Or no, I've got the record of telling the cop, and then it stops, and the other one says, "Yeah, don't do it." You know. But here I got something on this one. Oh yeah, so this is a list of all of the signal chats. So some of this is like, you know, if you're really into this, hey, pull it up on X, man. I shared out a whole bunch more. Follow me at Mastache, 3 S's in a row, 4 in the whole word. The X link is on the TrutherCast.com page. But if you follow me, you get more shit than I go over on the show, man, because it's some of it's like only if you're into it, so I don't want to bore everybody on the old live show. But they got like videos of going through the whole thing. Oh, this is awesome. So it's bro. You know how like when you change your name in a group chat, it'll say like so and so changed their name to so and so. So a bunch of people started changing their names. So it was like Lauren Johnson changed her name to Lauren. And then people shared that online. And then the group started going like, oh, crap. And then they left the group. It still says you left the group. Like it still says your name, bro. Like, bro, it's too late, dog. It's too late, homie.
Yeah. You can't run and hide now. Sorry.
Like a random tramp.
Yeah, remember some months back when they said Signal was the official app for government talking? So you can't deny that bit.
It is the officially sanctioned government one, yeah. And then XChat's now out and encrypted and allegedly not captured by the deep state because it's under Elon's control, right? So XChat is now a thing, if not ever before, is more reason to have an X account, folks. Download X. It's the #1 news app in many countries. And the only reason it's not here is because you haven't woken up yet. Or somebody you know hasn't woken up. So get somebody to wake up.
You know what's the best way, though? The only way to fully, maybe possibly be untraced if you want to send messages? Let's make paper great again.
I like pigeon. But you still need paper.
The U.S. Postal Service.
Yeah.
Old Pony Express.
Yeah. But I don't know. We'll be getting into that one where we might not be able to trust them either.
That's all
we got one of those coming up.
That's why I said it like halfway. Okay. I mean, other than that, you could definitely, if somebody's sneaky, your mail obviously could get broken into, and then your message could be seen.
But it is actually the only thing that's like a federal law for like tampering with messages.
Yeah,
you know?
You're not. Yeah,
like I can't believe they haven't made email a federal law, bro. They should 100% make it a federal effing just the equal or more severe because it's like modern day. They should 100% clone the law for regular mail to email, bro. That's what I think, bro. because there's too much email hacking, and that shit needs to get cracked down on, bro. They need to crack skulls in the email server, dog. So when they were trying to get J6ers for seditious conspiracy, because allegedly they were grouped together, like say the Proud Boys and stuff like that, which was later proven that they weren't actually organizing to cause chaos or anything, right? So they all are off and or pardoned, which meant their sentence was commuted, which means they did a lot of jail time and a lot of solitary confinement. But I think 3 to 4 years was enough, you know. So did we ever have a full PDF that outlined how to go be a rioter? I don't remember ever seeing that, Dan. Maybe it was my biased news feed.
Maybe.
But I'm pretty sure we stay well-rounded on our game, bro, and we make sure to show all the shit. So this is literally from Proton Drive, which I don't know if it was just their account or that's where they got it, because Proton's also really like woo-woo secure and individual and da-da-da. So a full outlined PDF on how to be in these protests and stuff, bro. Extremely organized.
I think whoever has that booklet is reading through it should drop that booklet and pick up like a, I don't know, check bouncing book or
a Bible,
you know, something to actually educate yourself with useful knowledge.
I vote Bible.
You could be a useful part of the society that we're in instead of doing that junk. Stupid agitating. There. Oh wait, was it? You said those are instructions to riot or to
like it's a guidebook for showing up to these protests kind of things. It's obviously not very bad actionable, but it's like a organized system for like, oh, do this, do that, be there. Then it has resources of like how to get food, medical, get taken care of, get paid, and blah blah blah. And like,
get paid. What you mean get paid?
It's like it's all resources if you need them type thing wording, right? But like if you're just a nothing burger that's looking for a purpose, you need it. So it's basically an instruction manual on how to go be protesting for a living, essentially. And not like a career living, but at minimum for the moment, you know.
You want to be less than a debt slave in our system and you want to be a lackey to the democratic movement of bullshit? Come on down. Plug right in. We'll give you stuff to waste your life away.
Bro, right.
Waste your time.
Are you an empty vessel? We'll fill you. Like, God
we'll
dang.
Fill you with some extra empty.
Bro, Wilkinson on point as usual. Try interfering with a routine traffic stop and someone will be instantly tased. It's insane they're not doing anything until it gets really escalated and they still blame the agents. It's time for ML. I know, right, bro? Yeah, we gotta call it ML now, yeah, right? Like it's gonna be some kind of a negative hot word again.
Yeah. Basically, Dad needs to get that belt out and lay some whoopings.
Oh, I'm saying.
Let him give some discipline out.
Bro, I'm swearing.
The kids are running through the stores, knocking everything over, just making a mess because they just feel like it, because they want to throw tantrums.
Entitled, no punishment, bad structure. Like
I see so horribly. They're just like, where was all the upsetness when like this happens with normal traffic stops?
Or how about Ashley Babbitt? Nobody was crying in the street for Ashley Babbitt.
The media does their whole circus when they find a specific person to manufacture a whole event to then make it blow up big.
Oh, like
just like I can't catch my breath. Certain
we can take a quick tangent because this one was here, but I was going to miss it because trying to stay on topic. But like the Preddy guy. So the Preddy guy clearly in this one pulls out the gun, bro. Tell me what this is.
It's hard to tell where the first shot came out, but yeah, he had a gun, and then
I think that's irrelevant. I think that's irrelevant almost.
What? Which part?
Like obviously, when gunfire, something kind of important, but it was such a hustle bustle, and the dude had a gat, and he was there already at like it's almost irrelevant when shot fired, like.
Yeah, I mean, either way, again, if
because the shot didn't need to be fired for them to go, we feel threatened.
If you're trying to make a statement, whatever, like however you're trying to do it, bringing a gun around federal officers and then resisting arrest. Not a smart idea if you want to survive.
What's that one? The one that's going viral. The black man telling the story. How'd that go again?
That one black dude that said, "I carry a Glock 19 on me every day. I got a SIG in the glove box, and I got a AR in the 2020 Accord. I go around every day with it. Somehow, I always come home. I survive. I just somehow survive out there with all this stuff on me that should, get me shot by law enforcement officers, but somehow I survive. I don't know, maybe because I don't impede and get in their way when they're around. I just see them, and I do the whole acting like I'm a bad criminal person, oh, the cops, we don't like being around cops. Just stay away. Just mind your business.
Yep. And then he said,
is it your business over there? And here's where I'll be like, yes, it's my business. We all have to say something about it.
Yeah.
That's what you vote for. That's what you go to City Hall for. All these other things. Or you could do it. Not driving your car at them. Let's see here. How do you not get somebody scared to where they think, oh yeah, you just don't do anything to possibly make them think you're threatening their life. Really hard. Maybe not have a knife in your hand. Maybe not even showing on your pants, because notice, or you should realize by now, anybody in America, cops are like deer. They're pretty timid. You know, you might spook them, and they might run or jump or do something crazy. So you want to act real nice. That guy could have, I don't know who it was. I think it was Liberal Hive Mind was talking about.
Good friend of the show.
Guess what? Even if you have a gun and that's happening, you could Patrick Starfish like your life depends on it, and then you might have lived.
Yeah, this Zoidberg away, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that. If you show your claws, they might take that as a threat. He's got the claws. Put him down.
But what you're like, oh man, stop doing all this stuff. All they need to do is go back to doing what they were doing before they were activated, which was nothing. And then bitching on Reddit and Blue Sky.
I mean, that is a way to survive if they did nothing. Really, what they should do is go do something productive in society.
Oh, dude, yeah, 100%. Everybody's got to have a purpose.
That'd be great for them.
Kayla, everybody's got to have a purpose, and I 100% believe that's what they're taking advantage of, right? It's like an all master plan where you tell this to a lot of people. And before current times, man, I grew up into this bullshit, all this conspiracy shit for 20 years plus, man. And I would tell people about this, and they'd always give me the eye roll. Oh, you think it's all blah, blah. Now it's not that crazy to think, bro. As they have destroyed societal systems and infrastructure of people having purpose, it's difficult to have a job you give a shit about. A little bit of maybe it's the zeitgeist of the new generation, but I feel like it's a little bit agitated, right? Because everybody hates the job, hates the boss. Nobody likes anything, right? So how do you get a job and then give an F about that, bro? And then be like, this is my career and my purpose, right? And then you go and just capture them. It's you've set all the pieces up like chess, and then you, boop, now I'm going to give them a purpose. And then they're activated, man, right? It seems like duh to me. What is it called? Rules for Radicals. That's the old book. That's the old classic that was about riling people up.
Which kind of goes with, the simpletons can be programmed pretty easy. And, well, not a lot of people realize they've been getting pre-programmed for a while. So, literally, you just run the program, kind of like the Matrix.
Right.
You give a couple cues out there in the real world that bings off their antenna,
bro,
you could say, and bing, bop, boop, I robot do as I was programmed.
Right. I've watched a lot of pickup artistry bullshit for psychology, and then a lot of interrogating FBI things. I read that one book that we got to read in book club. That was Chris,
that negotiator guy.
Chris something, the terrorist negotiator, bro.
Yeah.
And 100%, man. You can 100% do that with people. You can put things in a place. You can do it in one conversation. So it's not that crazy to think. If you got a whole big system that wants something to happen, they can move people around, bro. God dang. Give me the TLDR on rules for radicals. What was this one about? PBD brought this one up today on the PBD podcast, definitely.
And what's the TLDR again for the boomers?
Too long didn't read.
Too long didn't read.
Was that you or?
Yeah, me and other boomers.
You do, right?
Yeah, I don't know
why.
why.
That's the third time I got called a boomer this week.
I don't know why. That will not stay in my head.
Yeah, you've forgotten that one a few times. Yeah,
never. It just doesn't stick.
I'll just say it from now on.
It does not
and
stick.
see if that
I don't
works.
know what it is.
Yeah.
You can tell me probably 50 times. I'm gonna go. The heck does that stand for again? TLDR. Yeah,
too long didn't read.
I think too late. Don't something like too late. Don't resuscitate.
Okay, interesting. That's his
that's where my
military
brain
medic brain going in there. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's a pragmatic, non-BS playbook for grassroots organizers, especially the quote have-nots, on how to build power, confront established interests, the quote haves, and force real social political change through nonviolent but often ruthless confrontational tactics. Written as a modern day quote prince, but from the underdog side. Core idea: change doesn't come from moral appeals or polite requests. It comes from organized people applying pressure, creating crisis, ridiculing opponents, and exploiting power dynamics until target gives in. This is actually what we're all now begging for from the right, from the conservatives, from the stern letter writing sons of bitches. And it sucks because this is what the bad guys want. Escalate everything. They get to go crazier. It raises the temperature and we go crazy. And then they go, look, they went crazy, and then fool everybody. So that's why the silly Republicans are still trying to be lukewarm, is because they're scared to be caught like, look, you punched me in the face. Yeah, but you punched me in the face 5 times.
No, they're not scared to get caught.
Golly.
What all Republicans are scared of is they're going to push this too far, and then we can't write stern letters anymore. We are forced a hand. We have to play. And as we've said before, we're way better at that game than you guys. So
like the one we showed last week or 2 weeks ago, because I think you were here, where that Patriot just was like, yeah, nah, bro, and haymakered the dude down.
Yeah,
I watched another one this week. They're too satisfying. Some protester was standing in front of this dude's car. He got out, bro, and he just dropped the dude.
Well, and that's, you're pushing everybody too far. It's going like, it sucks because, yeah, like we've been trying to take the Gandhi route. Don't bring any weapons.
Right.
We're going to do this with our words and our actions. And their actions have been lethal and violent. When our actions have been writing letters and trying to advise and all the softer ways to do this.
Which is how you should do
instead
things.
of putting out the discipline, which could be a belt, might be some steel.
It might be a pistol whip, like the poor guy that no longer is with us because he decided to jack with ICE and have a gun in Minnesota with no state ID or a permit for the gun, which is required, similar to the Floyd. You have to have a permit in Minnesota to carry a gun around. So why would he have shown up to agitate these police with a gun? Because then also
these people like literally just have no brains.
Also, I want to know,
they're just so lost in the sauce of what they're selling and getting pre-programmed to do. It's just sad. It's really sad at the end of the day. They could like be so much more.
Wait,
and they're just they're just something of to turn into dust in the past. Like it's just gonna get blown away in the wind.
I know, right?
And the poor parents, you know, they raised a guy for so long, and he grew up like, bam, there it is,
right, bro. Well, did you hear the parents came out?
Of it. He went to a city.
Did you hear the parents came out?
You were supposed to go get Subway, and that's what you told him, but really you want to go screw around and find out, and then you basically. Like maybe this guy was suicidal. Like maybe he did it on purpose. So
maybe
that's what all these people are.
The parents came out and said that they told him to not go. It's only going to be trouble. Oh, please don't do it.
He told the parents he was going to.
Right.
Oh.
So the parents came out and literally like said the whole like, oh yeah, nah, he told us. We tried to tell him not to. Da 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 da. Bummer.
Dang. I wonder if he has siblings.
I don't know, man.
It sounds like those parents literally are like they know he was in the wrong. They're like. Yeah, he did a dumb move and now he's dead. Like, well, I mean, his actions on just that, they told him not to. And he's like, my parents aren't going to tell me what to do. And this is where it gets you in life, kids. Listen to your parents a little bit.
Essentially, bro.
Yeah, he
So I missed a big one right here. I just stopped reading right before it. So from the Rules for Radicals, this is such an old famous book, right? Because in it, the most famous part is Alinsky's 13 Rules for Tactics. So I wonder if this was written by Saul Alinsky. Yes. Okay. Sorry, I'm putting it all together here, folks. So the book is written by Saul Alinsky. If you're not familiar with Saul Alinsky, he's most well known for, I forget what president it was, but these protesting Democrats came to him and said, hey, we want to go take out the Republican candidate. So we're going to show up there with signs that say he supports KKK and make everybody think he's a racist. And Saul Alinsky said, no, that's not how you convince people. What you do is you go and make KKK outfits and you show up with signs that say we support the Republican candidate. Now everybody knows he supports the KKK. And so that was one of the like dirty tricks of, psychology and shit that Saul Alinsky is popular for. So this one right here, folks, that Rules for Radicals is the Saul Alinsky handbook for being extremely devious.
They've been trying to do this race card for a long time.
These are effective strategies, and perhaps our side is screwing up not adopting some of these in some sort of a more scrupulous, above-the-board manner. But in a fight, bro, listening to some stupid Asmongold, I'm pretty convinced nowadays, bro, to win, there are no rules. And so if you bend, break, or whatever effing rules, that's what you do to win, especially in just random real life, bro. Not any kind of sanctioned event that you need to do the rules, otherwise you'll get kicked off winning. But in a fight, bro, there are no rules. You're just going to win. So,
like, if it's to the death,
whoever's, wants to win, I'm just saying, like, where, I'm going to fight this guy in the street because he pissed me off, but no dick punches because that's wrong. I don't know, bro. I'm gonna John Wick him, bro.
Times have changed a little bit. I feel like they're very much used to be the respects among men where like certain things are off limits. You're not going to kick each other in the dick, and we're going to play fair, only face and body shots. But things have changed, and also there's a thing called fight or flight, and that response has been getting higher and higher, more just like only to those two things in a lot of people's brains. So
I feel like it's only one now, bro. Nobody fights ever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm trying to describe. Like there used to be kind of like you're in the middle, but now it's like you're either one or the other.
Yeah.
There's never a blend. You're either in fight or
which is
flight
everything,
mode,
right? Yeah.
Yeah. The 0 to 100. Dang it, Drake.
Yep. That was I mean, he's a Mason, and like it might be programmed.
That's what I'm saying. Dang it, Drake. Why do you have to do that?
It may. We're just regular people here, folks. We're just
such a good song. Why do you have to use it for pre-programming?
Back to the Tim Walz, son of a bitch. This is the woman right here, folks. That is the campaign manager of Tim Walz. I believe it is Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan. Damn, she looks like a Peggy.
Flanagan.
Is one of the admins in the Signal group. This means that the state of Minnesota is behind the protest. It's not organic. It's insurrection at the very top, bro. I don't know if she's a campaign manager one, but she is.
What do you mean? So just like almost every other time in history we've witnessed, when Democrats say we're doing something, it's actually them doing it because they are the king of projection.
Dude.
They are definitely number one people.
They're batting
for
like
projecting.
a haunted dog. Like, they batting real high.
If you want to just find out about it, you just let the mouth blab. You just let it run, and you will find out everything you need to know about that person. Everything illegal they do, everything legal they do, all the bad, all the good. It's all the longer you let that mouth run, it just has to run. Like it can't not.
Right.
And they have to tell you about something themselves. How about other things?
Right.
How much pain and suffering they got to go through. And
people just want to tell their story
and how they were just the savior for some situation. They sacrifice so much because they are so what's
purposeless.
No, not that dang it, I can't think of the word. It'll come to me randomly at one point.
So continuing on this path here, have you heard Tim Walz essentially low-key dog whistle inciting more of this?
Ironically enough, as co-chair with Marco Rubio,
Ignore
we
it.
used to bring in Chinese political prisoners, and we would ask them, when we speak up and call out your government, is it bad? And they said, well, in the short run, it's bad because they torture us. But if you don't speak up, they will torture us and forget about us. And the idea is right now is we have to be speaking up. We have to call it out. You are doing everything, and our neighbors are doing everything. And I can't stress enough on this. We're winning it because we're doing it with Minnesota grit, Minnesota humor, Minnesota decency. Oftentimes talk about this, and I know people are discussing this a lot. I spent a lot of time with John Lewis on nonviolent resistance. The resistance matters. We're not telling people to be silent.
Tim, what was happening at that hotel?
You know, and maybe we're only seeing the highlights of violence, and there's a lot of nonviolent protests going on.
Yeah, wait. This seems really similar, Scott.
Maybe.
See, I'm almost seeing deja vu right here.
Wait a second. Where have I seen this?
Yeah, where have I seen it? Oh, Trump saying that people should go peacefully and patriotically.
Peaceful protest?
Yeah, peacefully and patriotically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said no violence, and then... Yeah.
And then a bunch of people showed up to a building we own that's our building.
Yeah.
And not one of them had a gun or a knife.
Yeah.
I never heard about anybody having a knife either.
Yeah, it's like they showed up.
I bring my knife everywhere.
Knowing to not come with weapons at a place where the other officers will definitely... Great again. We will make America great again.
I think that picks up on the mic.
But
decency, question mark, exclamation mark, right, Wilkinson?
Yeah, decency.
We're not telling people to go out and cause problems.
Bro, it's like Dan saying, dog.
Yeah.
They started the whole indictments and all that bullshit on Trump for saying peacefully and patriotically go protest the election that you feel was stolen, which is literally a thing that has been done before.
Go wreak havoc. Well, so what are we gonna do? He basically did the same thing, and then except the people he told to do the things are actually doing bad shit, unlike the J6ers. Oh no, they were breaking it. That's the agitators. That's not the actual people that were there for the real cause. And some of the people got
agitated, so there are some people that did time, and I thought that was, that's a good, fair, correct thing to do.
Yeah, there's like the 2, 4, 5, maybe. And not many.
Maybe it was 10 or 20 or maybe 30, but
agents.
Dude.
Those were agents.
Well, I mean, out of 100, right? Probably like 10 to 30 were real people.
I doubt it.
I feel like it's a 1 to 10 ratio. Like a 1 to 10 ratio.
No, we know
You'd say lower numbers.
We looked at, how many agents were there?
Upwards of 250 to 500.
Yeah. I'm going to go with like maybe 5 of them.
Yeah, how many were all there? Like 1,000? I wonder how many all that was.
I'd say
not good at least, that's how many that.
Like
people
remember in the crowd, like it's at least 1,000 that were there.
At least, right? It was a pretty big crowd.
Yeah.
But dude, I don't know, man. Call me crazy.
Yeah. So they arrested all the J6ers for barely doing anything.
What do you think, live chat?
Well, first off, none of the J6ers, screwed up any of the Capitol Police to where they look like that ICE agent.
I don't think so. I never saw pictures drug all around the TV showing that.
Yeah. They were trying to say
I think all they did was break shit. I don't think they actually hurt the cops at all, right? Or there's a few.
Well, like they tried. Remember, they tried saying that they killed cops and cops died over it.
Well,
that was the cops
we know is a total
killing
lie.
themselves. It was suicide.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Allegedly.
Or was assisted. Either way, it was one of the
story
two.
Goes, they committed suicide.
One of them, or
even though they think about it, they were the only ones that could have actually made a difference and verified what orders they'd been told and how everything went. What they seen. Right. Maybe there were some key witnesses saying they seen another guy, like other officers of theirs, opening doors for people. And then a bunch of them they don't exist anymore. They can't speak the ideas that they'd seen. smells a little bit fishy, doesn't it? Unless you're a Democrat. Oh, nope, there's zero fishiness in it. I just can't even possibly open my brain to that possible.
Bro, I'm pretty sure it was just last week when you were off sick. I think I pulled up one, or it was where over last when you were at. We pulled up that one where we showed the the agents that were on the inside, and he patted them on the shoulder, and then they let the people in.
Yeah,
like we just showed that one 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like what the f? Like what the f, bro? Drives me bonkers. God dang on dang
hypocrisy
it. God dang on dang
gone wild.
So in the heat of all these riots with, Tim Walz out here, let's use the CNN one. He's dog whistling to the rioters. He's saying don't do it, but he really means it, guys. Oh, so if that were true, Mr. James O'Keefe, he's going to be in the news, I think, every week this year because he's doing a Tuesday podcast. So they're going to definitely need to drum up content every single week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, content came to him this week where allegedly he or someone around him got a text message that said, "We know you're in Minneapolis. You're with O'Keefe and his crew of Nazis. You're in a white Ford license plate this from Florida. You have 1 hour to leave or you're dead." And then after this is when the guy that got into the signal chats leaked them out. And they all are running plates in this group, which I do believe is illegal. Or like, who's the official that's giving them the access to running plates?
Okay,
but they're tracking people's plates and everything, dude. Like, this is very effing organized, bro. This is mob action at minimum. In my opinion. Or no, people are saying it's RICO. People are saying this is like falls under RICO type thing.
However it is, well,
whatever it is, it's bullshit.
F around.
I don't know, right, bro? So since this now breaking, Mr. James O'Keefe has been clocked in the head with what I believe was some kind of like a frozen bottle of water or something.
If somebody were to basically Charlie Kirk Keefe, I mean, for who, unfortunately, he got, his brains kind of skadoodled on that rooftop there, the shooter against Trump. The shooter against Kirk, if somebody shoots or somebody kills O'Keefe, it needs to be not just because he is who he is, but just this crazy violence that they keep trying to just spread and make normal. Well, yeah, like Andy Frisella, everybody else, public execution. It needs to come back.
It's in the Constitution.
It needs to come back. Literally take that person that shot at him, string him up, like hang him a good couple feet off the ground, maybe butt naked or something for the nice humiliation factor. Let a nice, real hungry bear in.
It's like and really
then,
barbaric,
maybe slit him a little bit so he's like letting off them juices. Careful
here, careful.
And then let the bear do its thing. And all the people get to watch. National live TV event.
Some kind of an effing show of force needs to happen, man. My Lord Almighty.
Some really barbaric example.
I know,
is like the only thing I believe at this point is going to actually flip that switch to where you're not literally. You can win them over. But we've been trying to win them over with niceness for a long time. And the thing is, some people. That's the hard thing. Like we want to be like Gandhi, right?
As long as we can.
No weapons. Like,
as long as we can,
all with our words and our love.
Well, it's the same thing with kids, right? You don't want to hit them, but sometimes you just need to slap the kid silly, man. And he's like, "Oh shit, this is serious."
It's part of just as physical beings in this physical universe of interactions. That is
they were definitely acting with decency in that video, right? Well,
sometimes the only thing that actually gets that brain to realize.
I know.
Because we have manufactured a world for so much of it. We're basically in fairy tale thinking like, oh, a lot of these people, they think they're, an imaginary creature.
Yeah. Quite literally in some Often at these protests, people come dressed up in animal costumes. For why, no one's sure.
We haven't had loony bins for a little bit, like too heavy, and we need
to bring back the insane asylums.
Start bringing it as a class, like how to spot an actually mentally insane person. That's
careful.
Not stable.
Now we're getting into the like put a star on them and then call them in.
I mean, if they keep doing violent rhetoric, what else are you supposed to do?
Well, so they're starting with public shaming.
You could banish them.
They're starting with public shaming, so they're public shaming all of the deportees. We do have our own page here in Illinois.
Public shaming definitely is somewhat effective.
Jump to this one here. So we now have our own official Fed website. So we got Minnesota, New York, Illinois, and California. And this is DHS announced its new worst of the worst website. It's the worst of the worst they're taking out, really, Dan. It's the worst of the worst on this website. It goes worst of worst, or wow.dhs.gov. So they rolled out a new feature that makes it easier for users to search some of the criminal aliens that have been removed from the state. So if you're looking for your mommy or your daddy or your uncle, that might be on this website right here.
I just had a grand idea. You know the most 100% way you can get a bear to eat something? You put McDonald's barbecue sauce on it.
I thought it was blueberries. But that's the biz. Hey, where's Rockford?
I only say that because I threw away, like, I got some nuggets from McDonald's a long time ago. Was out in Colorado. Used a barbecue sauce, put it in the trash. The only thing that was left was barbecue sauce. And, well, that bear got into that trash can. He wanted it.
This reminds me of the great outdoors.
But
yeah, we got our own criminal alien website. So if you're looking for a friend or family member, you might be able to find them on here because they're a criminal and they're going bye-bye. Yep.
This is a whole new thing we need a long time ago.
Yeah, no shit, bro. But public shaming. So then if you know somebody that's missing and you don't like them because they're a bad person, then you could go and find their picture and share it, like mugshots, be a dick. If they deserve it, I don't want to egg anybody on or anything. Not necessarily promoting that behavior. That's great, but you're still gonna need to. That's great, but we're still gonna need those Epstein files.
Yeah, for real. Yep. We definitely need some accountability. The things that they said they're going to do.
I think this is actually not a comic relief from you.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a comic relief, probably.
Time to start tracking everyone's phones, detaining them for just being there. I know, right? They put a whole geofence on J6 and was taking down grannies.
Yeah.
And they had the marshals on the planes just grabbing anybody that was on the J6 list. Like, hello?
Yeah.
Like, bro. Like, what's up, man?
Yeah, those guys weren't called Gestapo. Yet that is very much a Gestapo.
I know, right, bro? Literally tracking down the people that were on a list from J6. A little bit of crazy, I feel. Never mind. It's comedic relief.
Always comedy. Yep. Yeah, that's.
I think Wilton's saying get down on this one, man. If you're just listening, folks, it's got good old what is it? Junior.
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. from
from Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder leading the Black Panthers.
Oh yeah, and naming him Kirk Lazarus.
That seems very. I believe it. That's the name it would be. Right.
Yep. Yeah, I came across that. And I was like, oh, that's too good.
Update from Mr. Patel, I believe.
And what's he got for us this week?
Mr. Patel was talking about Minnesota AG Keith Ellison meeting with Somali community members to secure campaign donations in exchange to promise getting the money flowing. So allegedly, Mr. Kash Patel has found actual evidence, I would hope here, about the effing state's attorney general. And that's a quid pro quo. That's a quid pro quo right there. That's I give you zissy, you give me lessy, like
not the bartering that we like.
So like, bruh, like, can we do it? Ooh, Cash was on the Benny Show for the first time since he's FBI director today.
Really?
Yeah, gave a little update thingy. It was cool. But whoa, is he different? He's like, I'm in a professional position, so. But he came on before. He was real like firing off, man. That's the other one we're all jacking on him because he said, man, if I was FBI director, I'd shut down the Hoover building and turn it into a museum on day one. And it's like, and then he got in and was like, man, I was really running my mouth. Damn. We're like 370 days in right now. Like, but come on, man.
I might have did that thing where I talk a big game and I don't back it all the way up.
I should have known that technically that wouldn't even be possible, but it sounded great in the moment.
It sounded like a great seller.
So, hopefully we can see some accountability if we could bring more awareness on Minnesota AG Keith Ellison. So make sure to go and follow the Officer Lou. That's where I found this hot tip from. Or if you would like a more curated news feed, just go ahead and follow me at Mastache. It's got the 3 S's in a row, 4 in the whole word, or hit on that X link at the website, TrutherCast.com. Get to the link, but it's the Mastache over here on X, and then you'll get all of these hot tips in the moment right away as I shares them. Build yourself a better news feed, folks. Better news feed.
Officer Law. What a name. Name Officer Law. Oh, that was Lou.
Yeah. Another Kash Patel. I think I just automatically say it like that. I've been hanging out with my...
And we got canceled.
I've been hanging out with my neighbors.
Yeah.
They know a lot of Patels.
Been trying to find out how to make that curry extra spicy.
I've been trying just not to be so pissed off about it. Can't beat them. Join them.
I guess that's where that saying also kind of comes from too, huh?
I was like, guys, I'm ready to hang out.
I guess I might as well just do this too.
Guys, I'm ready to hang out. I learned the dance. I've got the dish. I'm ready to go. So Mr. Kash Patel over here is talking about how big of a deal it is to take down Alejandro Rosales Castillo. And he is now in custody. So this is another man who was on the most wanted list, I believe. So Kash said this is what happens when the intelligence sharing, interagency cooperation, and international partnerships work as one. So I am not aware of this guy, but it sounds like a big deal.
It truly is a historic achievement when you think about it. But SAC Barnacle's absolutely right. To find bad guys around the world, to find the worst of the worst hiding in Mexico, you have to use intelligence. You have to gain intelligence every step of the way at the state level, at the local level, at the federal level. You got to share that intelligence with our partners in Mexico.
Awareness. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Awareness brings the realization, folks. Share this shit out. Help other people find this effing information and build a better newsfeed, bro.
And you have to join forces and combine operations and go hit the ground hard and relentlessly. And Charlotte and your local police force and our partners here made sure we never forgot it. And that's the importance of the representation of the interagency-wide process that led us to this perpetrator in Mexico. It truly is a historic achievement when you think about it. 10 years have passed, and we found him.
Yeah, bro. And they took down 8 or all of the top 10?
Yeah.
In the first month or something.
Yeah.
So
Man, did you notice
They're
what?
sniffing down the list,
you
bro.
You notice what he said? Like the PD and them, they worked together and they were able to then pull off.
Right.
Oh, wait a minute. So do you think like that must really mean
that's what equals success?
I'd say that points in the direction of Minneapolis and Minnesota is in the spot it is because
they're like not doing it
because maybe local PD isn't helping federal law enforcement, actually impeding, if not trying to hurt them.
I cannot believe, dude.
Wow. And look, it's not working.
Bro,
so all of a sudden, if they just worked with federal officers, Minnesota wouldn't be a third world country shithole right now.
Bro, if that video was effing real about the cops literally coming to that hotel where the effing ICE agents were getting like it would look like it was 20, 30 people-ish. 20, 30 on 2, bro. And if the cops really turned around, that is sick, bro.
Imagine how many cops are Imagine how many cops are leaving.
I heard they are
transferring.
They are transferring to ICE, bro. I heard that's going down. Yeah. I heard cops are leaving the Minnesota PD and just switching to ICE, bro. I signed up to crack skulls.
I was gonna say, if they're really patriotic and they're getting those orders, and they then have to do that. That's gotta kill them inside,
bro. I know.
Somewhere like
I agree.
So you worried about our fellow law enforcement officers and stuff like that? That's what possibly leads them to taking themselves out of the worldly equation prematurely,
not getting your
under
purpose
their own
or something,
power,
right? Yeah. And then
that's
sure,
not good.
Some of them could be bad cops and they go too far. But if you just feed them bad guys, then they don't got to jack on the regular civilians.
Yeah.
Like feed the crazies that like beating up people with bad guys.
Yeah.
Like problem solved, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It sounds like good management. Jacob, I couldn't help but notice you keep punching everybody in the office in the face. I'm going to put you over here where our competitors are and go punch them in the face instead of our own employees. And then all of a sudden our numbers shot up. Excellent.
Yeah. A hammer's not
proverbially.
A hammer's probably not good in a glass shop, but in a fab metal shop, it does good.
You know. Alex Rosales Castillo is also known as Alex Castillo. No shit. Is a 27-year-old American-born in Arizona who was one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives until very recently. He was wanted for alleged first-degree murder of his 23-year-old coworker and brief ex-girlfriend, Truquan Sandy Lile in I'm like, am I still in Spanish
Charlotte?
mode? Charlotte. In Charlotte, North Carolina.
Caharlate.
That's At the time, Castillo was 17 and worked with Lay at a Shomar's restaurant. I think I made the worst. I can't read as good as I was like 10 minutes ago. I wanted to bump the words up so you could read them on the screen, but backfired. Prosecutors say he lured her to a meeting to supposedly repay a $1,000 loan. She gave him, forced her to withdraw cash from the ATM, possibly at gunpoint, shot her in the head. I wonder if it was at gunpoint. Shot her in the head in a wooded area of Cabarrus County, dumped her body in the ravine, and then fled to Mexico with an accomplice, crossing the border near Nogales, Arizona. Bro, it was just a murder, and he's on the top 10, bro. They must have been knocking out top 10 most wanted list people. Like,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, they're getting to the just too much for
just a bad guy.
Too much for police to take care of. We need the feds involved.
Wait a second. They had a reward for $250,000 for this guy. That's the same amount that Biden Kamala put on Maduro. That must be like a government set amount or something. Like when they're here, it's this much. But yeah, they had $250,000 on Maduro's head. And then all the lefty retards are freaking crying about it. And it's like, bruh, like Biden, Harris literally were like, yo, this guy needs to get caught. So Trump got him, bro. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do that.
Bunch of always one-sided.
Yeah, just like the border couldn't be done without legislation, Biden always said. Like, hello. So yeah, man, cash in the FBI, bro. cranking out wins that you won't see talked about in the effing media, or if you got a lame stream news feed, man. So make sure to help out your friends and family, and maybe like that person in the middle, that coworker, that family member or something, and help them build a better news feed, folks. That's the only way you're going to know about it, dude. So make sure that they're hearing about this shit, man. Share them this story. You can go to the locals community. If you click on that join button right down there, that red join button, it'll take you to the locals community that we have. It's our semi-private community. It's called the Mass Dash of Insights, right? You go there, and I post there all through the week, and that's what we're going through right here, folks. So all through the week, you could grab these, or if you watch something and you want to get a little bit more, digital, keyboard activist, you should be sharing these on your feed, or at minimum to people man. Get the word out there, because this is why people get, disappointed or, defective, with the whole system, and they think nothing's happening. Like, we're arresting bad guys, and sure, it doesn't exactly directly affect us or something, but when they're blowing up drug boats and like all of a sudden, like the fentanyl deaths are like literally falling off the cliff, that shit affects us all, because it's just a better world to live in. So I'm not directly affected by anybody not ODing on fentanyl, but it's a, progressive transitional effect. Maybe we'll have a bunch of lives saved and they'll go actually start working. Who knows, but it starts somewhere. So share these things out, folks, and don't be too timid or lazy and scared. If you don't want to share it on your personal feed, share it to somebody that needs to see this shit and understand that this stuff's happening, man.
Sharing. Just like somebody shared their collection of Form Energies with me. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
I did get the gift. Caught you over there. She said, "Why aren't you drinking your gift, bro?"
I'm not trying to be up all night.
He's just trying to keep you up during the show.
I'm up. I had I drank half of the grape one yesterday and then the other half before the show tonight.
Yeah, Dan was a good friend and helped move some appliances yesterday. Very many thank yous there.
Because that's what I do. Figured I might as well do what I do and help you.
Yeah.
Look at that. I should write some.
What stinks for you is anytime I need things moved, I know you can't say no because it's like literally your profession. It's not even like you're just good at it. It's like what you do. So like,
not even that. I just can't say no barely in general too.
Sure. Don't tell everybody.
The problem. Oh, yep. Nobody heard nothing.
Kayla, you didn't hear that. Don't ask him for.
Nobody asked me for nothing.
What I will ask you for, folks, is your attention to the big screen, because what we've got coming should be pretty entertaining.
That's the big screen. Right?
And what we got here, folks, is the new Melania Trump documentary coming out.
I seen the commercial for that. I was like, wow, okay.
Yeah, let's check this out, huh?
Here we go again.
You can come in. Good morning. His legacy will be that of peacemaker.
Peacemaker in the fire.
Every man is a awesomer woman.
Beautiful. Together with like-minded leaders, we have a voice. Is it safe?
It is safe.
Everyone wants to know. So here it is. Hi, Mr. President. Congratulations.
Did you watch it?
I did not. Yeah, I will see it on the news.
Okay, so my wife shows up to the show, so I don't want to dog on her much, okay? But I have been told several times where I'm like, did you see that thing I did? Nah, man, just tell me about her. Like, yeah, whatever.
I was taking a nap. Sorry.
I was like, oh man, what a wife. Hey, did you see me win the presidency? Nah, I see it on the news tomorrow, dude.
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one.
I had to hear your speech like you were practicing it on me, so why would I even watch the live?
I couldn't hear it one more time. Sorry. Great speech. I just, the whole repeating thing.
Oh, no way. You ladies were talking about going to see that movie? That's fun. Yeah, bro. Unless you guys are doing like ladies' night or something, I'm down on that one, man. Let's go, bro. Are they putting it in theater? Yeah. Okay, bet.
Yeah. Oh, only 4 days.
Oh, dude, let's figure it out live
4 days
on the TrutherCast. What the hell is it called?
Melania.
Just Melania.
Yeah.
Melania. Good times, Rockford. Righty. AMC 14 is going to be at 3:45 and 6:40. What day is the 30th? That is a Friday. I could do the 6:40. Hey, all right. Showplace 16, we could do a 7:20 or a 10 p.m. All right.
Well, shoot, you're telling all the watchers the times.
Let's show up. Yeah, TrutherCast movie time. Let's show up. AMC theaters on Friday.
Good thing we don't got any people coming after us like O'Keefe. Or we can say where we're going to be. Probably don't got to be worried.
Yeah, not quite. We're freaking Timcast,
dude,
bro.
That's wild.
We're homie. Timcast is down in Florida ever since the place got shot, right?
Yeah.
They went to Florida and they're doing the whole show from the Rumble Studios because it has like full security.
Oh, wow.
They've been there for like a month and a half now. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's crazy. So he Ian's like the Meg. So he kind of plays devil's advocate on purpose, right? But he's also a little bit too hippy dippy, right? So they'll get in like debates or something. So he was trying to Tim was trying to, dude, I don't know how often you watch their show, but you got to watch it, bro, because it reminds me of me and you. So like, Tim was trying to make a point, and Ian was just being a not helpful co-host guy, and was like refusing to say the thing because he knew it was going to be the point. And then they started actually like going at it back and forth.
Say the freaking thing, you asshole.
And I was like, I can't count how many times did that to me.
Yeah.
I like try to do a setup and you're like, yeah, I'm not doing it. Like, okay, bro, like,
half the time it probably went right over my head too.
We're on
I
the
just
same
didn't
team,
even
damn it.
know.
But he was saying like, hey man, why are we down here in Florida? And he was like, well, and he's like, Ian, why are we here in Florida? Well, the studio got shot. We got shot at and just happened to not be there, and all this other, it was like, no, I'm trying to make the point, dude. Like, things are so wacko. I'm still down here in effing Florida because Maryland can't get its shit together. Like, what the hell, bro? And I guess they just got captured. It was like full Democrats all got elected in a recent election or something. And it's like get something that's going to get even worse likely. They rolled out their new.
Screw my vacation.
I can't remember if it's West Virginia, Maryland they're in. Maybe it's West Virginia.
This Democratic shit's getting out of hand.
Yeah. What are the new laws that
don't ruin my vacation?
Recently elected Democrats?
We're gonna go. Racing is horrible for the environment. We don't want any tracks in Maryland anymore.
It is West Virginia, not Maryland. West Virginia.
Hopefully it's West Virginia. I mean, hopefully it's nowhere, but not Maryland. Bad enough.
West Virginia is heavily Republican dominated. Recently elected ones from the 2024 elections with seated members regularly. It was like a whole bunch of crazy shit, dog. It was like no voter ID, like, healthcare for everybody, a bunch of stuff where you're like, bro,
communist dream environment.
Yeah.
Socialist.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it always turns into, yeah. Cool, man. So like, let's all go see that Melania movie. If you're in, hit us up, truthercast@gmail.com. Hit me up and we'll get the contact details and we shall link up. Let's do it. I guess it is going other days. That's just the first day. We gotta go to the first one,
yeah,
man.
Of course it's.
I'm gonna go twice.
Of course it's showing other days.
I like going twice to these movies, man. I like supporting with my wallet. Plus, I never go out anymore because they don't make any good movies. So if there's a good one, I'll go twice.
Yeah. The last movie in theaters I'm pretty sure I went to go see was Wolverine Deadpool. With you guys.
Yeah.
I haven't been to the movies since.
And before that, it was a political one because that's the only freaking fun movie I've been to in 4 years. Right.
I just don't go to the movies anymore.
Right. There ain't nothing good, bro. Ain't nothing good.
I mostly
not a moviegoer.
I would go. When I was third shift, it was great. I'd get off, take a nap for a little bit, go in, be the only person in the theater. You get a whole theater to yourself.
Fun. Yeah,
it was nice.
And you make believe that you created that.
There was a time I fell asleep by myself in the theater. I forget which movie I was watching. I was like, damn, I gotta buy a second ticket because I fell asleep through half of it. I would just imagine I bet the cleaning guy came in just
schmuck.
Yeah. Well, look at this guy. They probably got pictures. I sleep like such a rock. They probably came up, did shit, took some selfies with me. Yeah, just knocked out. Who knows?
Let's throw popcorn. Let's throw popcorn at it.
Yeah.
Okay, it was West Virginia, Wilkinson, where I bet. I forget what it was, but it was a bunch of shit that we're on our side. We're like, oh, there goes the neighborhood. Yeah. Okay, bet. We go movie. We go to movie. All right, cool. All right. I said, whoa.
But yeah, I just don't make time for the movies really anymore, I guess.
This is absolutely fantastic, in my humble opinion, as the WHO, or the World Health Organization, seems to be absolutely captured, in my humble opinion, by the global leaders that are, trying to, push us closer towards the whole own nothing and be happy thing.
They're trying to be the captain now.
So in my opinion, this is what I voted for because officially, as of the other day, the United States now has withdrawn from the World Health Organization.
Good.
1 year after President Trump's historic executive order from the Oval Office. Yeah, so this is it went through legislation. It's official. After 77 years, the USA is no longer a WHO member, bro. In my opinion, dog, that's a good thing, dog. I don't think it's a good organization ever, or maybe at minimum was captured like almost every damn organization in the world today.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, they do use the flat Earth map. Just saying.
Yep. They use a flat Earth map. They have the snake and the sword and the barley wheat bits around. If you look into all the symbolism, it seems a little sus.
It's a little sus. But I don't know about y'all, man. Let me know what y'all think down below. Good idea or bad idea? Should we be happy about being removed from the WHO? Or should you be mad like the radical Deepstate leftists that don't think it's a good idea from us moving out of the WHO? But many people tell me it's a good idea, so I would agree with them. That's not they don't pay for anything. We pay for everything. And
I mean, really, I'd say it's probably more. I mean, Turkey does some good stuff. They have really good healthcare over there. But I would say it's not like we left the World Health Organization. All the rest of the world is now, they don't have a health organization because we're the leaders in that space. We didn't leave nothing. We just are bringing our stuff back over here with us, and you guys are being left with what you got over there. So either come over here to us and get it, or you can keep having what you got, which is not the best.
I wanted to see your reaction when I told you this one. I think it was some UK Parliament politician guy recently this week said that there's absolutely no reason for the United States to be over there. They don't need any help with any of their problems and can take care of all of their military problems.
Sounds good.
Without the United States.
Sounds good. Yep. Pull out. Yeah, we'll do that. See you, bubs. Have fun. Let us know how that works out.
Like, how make believe is that, bro? The UK?
I mean, they
used to be a military, but
no, they actually have they have quite the military.
They have a military.
Yeah, they have some of the best special forces in the world, other than ours.
Okay.
We have the best, but their SAS are some of the best in the world.
Like compared to Russia,
like
in China,
like second to ours.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the MI6 type shit.
Like the team that just went in and got Maduro.
Sure.
Yeah. They do have quite the military and stuff, but yeah.
They don't got the firepower of the Gusto no more, I feel. Golly.
The what?
They don't got the chutzpah to do the thing, man. They're just letting everything in there willy-nilly right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're...
But not like we're much better, I guess. But
their main thing was recently them trying to advocate to the Muslims to join in the forces. Remember when that was like a big thing? They were specifically like trying to say, hey, Muslim people, we want you in our military. Yeah, I don't know if you need to. Why do you need to bring that into it? Don't bring religion into it. That's like church and state. Keep it separate.
Right.
Don't be putting that all up in the military like that. I mean, I guess we're kind of we're a God-fearing country. You used to, say the Pledge of Allegiance and
that's so
basically say a prayer and stuff like that at the beginning of the class. But is God heavy in the military? Yeah.
Questionable.
I think it's just kind of the majority, like it only was in there because the majority of the people were God-fearing, so it just like is with the culture. It wasn't necessarily the military's like playbook thing. Like, hey,
if you're in a small town that's all like we like, America and God, probably we'll see some of that still, huh?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's in the culture. You know, it's not like if the military has their books of how things are supposed to go.
Right.
It's not in the book like God is our religion. Like, it's not.
Right.
But if they, I'll just leave it.
Yeah. From Christy Gnome over on X. He's saying Homeland Security investigators and FBI agents arrested Nakima Levy Armstrong, who played a key role in orchestrating the church riots in St. Paul, Minnesota. So this is the main woman who orchestrated those church events that Mr. Don Lemon still might go down for the Klan Act. So this is like the main woman who started doing this during the George Floyd riots and then turned it into a career, which, I mean, you think is a good thing if you believe in, oh my gosh, I'm the correct political advocate, but she done pushed too far, bro. So she got guapped up by the Fed, man. Like the Fed, not just the locals, man. The Feds came down on her ass, bro.
Yep.
So I was a little bit like everybody else, like, cool. So where's Don? I mean, this one's technically more important because she was the agitator. She was the planner.
Yeah.
She turned it into a career since George Floyd riots.
Yeah, but Don's
we all
more
want Don
annoying.
Lemon, bro.
He's more annoying with it. He needs to get right in there too.
I think it's because we want the like lesson for like old lamestream, mainstream media people. Like we want the lesson. We want the lesson, bro.
Be fully stamped and engraved in there.
We want the lesson, bro. I want to see Don Lemon with his like jail number, bro, like stamped on his forehead like a loser, bro. Like,
dude, it was crazy.
That guy is so annoying.
Did you see Asmund Gold going through his YouTube page?
Don's?
Yeah.
No, I missed that one.
Oh, so he was like looking
painful.
Oh, dude, he's reading off all the views and whatnot on all the videos.
Oh yeah, they're dog.
Dude, this dude's like, yeah, there's the 8-year-old opening the toys and whatnot. God, that dude's super beat.
I mean,
he's like low level, like very low level YouTube success.
Yeah, no, he ain't got nothing, bro.
Like a lot of dudes got like 30,000 views, like 30,000. Okay, wow.
200,000, 3,000, 200,000. That's gonna be his top shit too, you know.
Yeah. There's only a couple that have like a couple 100,000 views, and that's nothing. That's nothing in the realm of people in America.
Diggity, diddly, diggity. 60K, 60K, 80K.
It's kind of sad
12K.
watching him try to like hold on to it so hard.
All right.
Hold on to something that he totally burned to the ground himself.
Right. What's a good comparison?
What?
So Tucker Carlson left a mainstream news outlet.
Oh, wow. Right. Yeah.
And then he started his own thing.
He started his own YouTube.
And we're talking 100,000 on the brand new video, 300,000, 600,000, 1.7 million, 400, 900,000, 1.3 million.
Oh, look at that.
600,000.
It's like the dude must be saying and interviewing stuff that people actually care and want to hear about.
1.2 on the Milo Yiannopoulos. Yeah.
I'm like Dom Lemon.
That's
just
doubled the
hey
4X.
guys, we're complaining today about these things, and if you forgot, white supremacy. It's basically just
foreshadowing the next week. We'll probably be covering Mr. Tyler Oliveira's new one that he just dropped, Inside Canada's Indian Invasion. Probably we'll be covering that one next week, folks, to make sure to tune into the TrutherCast. Make sure that you hit on that little button down below that says follow. That way you'll be notified when we're going live. And if that doesn't work, you could also follow us on the X, or maybe you could even sign up on the Facebook page. If you are a Facebooker, that's another place that you could sign up, where we post things to alert you that it's time to go live. So make sure you do that, folks. But yeah, good thing we're guapping up people for that church invasion, because hey, dog, we do not condone busting in on churches and getting all up in their face unless you see some really weird shit going down, and then maybe. But they just like going in there because they thought they were sympathizers of ICE.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a good enough reason to bust up in a church, bro.
I mean, you have no reason to bust up in a church unless the actual violence is already happening in the church or something.
I forgot who it was, and I think it was a black dude, but he was like, bruh, bet you Don Lemon wouldn't do that in a black church. See how he picked a white church? Yeah, man, bet you little Don wouldn't show up there. You know why? Because the aunties outside wouldn't even have let his ass in. They would have been like, oh, no, Don, you ain't nothing but trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, no. They would have kicked his ass right out before he even got in.
Yeah, you ain't doing this here, dog.
I was dying. Asman just gave Don the most views he ever had. Straight up, fucking insane.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that was the most. Probably everybody in the chat was like, who is he even talking about
Conspiracy
right
Logic. Who's that, man? Welcome. 1776. Great number. They also want to see Don Lemon's mugshot, man. I'd sign up for that, bro.
That mugshot can get hung up in the White House too.
Bro, I think, Trump's all about like clever ideas to make money, right? I'd love to be like, we're going to start this new thing. It's called the Federal Pay-Per-View. It's going to be, I talked to my good friend, what's his name? I talked to my good friend from the UFC. We got some ideas here, folks. Dana White, I was talking to Dana, and Dana said, you know what would be a great idea if we pay-per-view these arrests and these jailings when we take their mugshots.
I can't wait for the
UFC subscription.
I can't wait for this UFC fight at the White House. That's gonna be nuts.
Oh, is that for the 250? Is that for the 4th of July party? Or are they doing it separate?
250.
It's the big 250 anniversary of America. So this year, he's doing a big, huge 4th of July party. Blah blah blah.
I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be before that, but I don't know.
Okay, it might be separate.
Yeah,
I think it could be connected. I'm not sure.
I'm not
maybe rings a bell.
Though. I knew it would be coming up, but yeah.
Is the UFC fight at the White? Is it in the ballroom?
I don't know if it's if it's gonna be like outside on the lawn or like inside the building somewhere.
I think it should be throughout the White. Don't worry, folks. I'm great at fixing shit. I love building. We're going to let them go right through the White House. Yeah. It's going to be great. You're going to sign up and watch it. They're going to really F stuff up, and then I'm just going to go back in and fix it.
I only had so much of a budget, and we need to do some renovations. So I got creative, and I figured we'd have them fight in here, and they'll just punch the walls out and renovate, like do some of the tear down themselves, and we're actually making money off of it.
It's actually going to save the taxpayers approximately $446,000.
Yeah. Call me the art of the deal.
No, there is no UFC fight scheduled at the White House specifically for the 4th of July Independence Party. The idea originated from Trump announcing mid-2025 the UFC would house a historic event at the White House grounds as part of the America's 250th. UFC CEO Dana White confirmed it would happen on... What? It said, nah, and then it said, yeah. Why did you say no, but then said it's literally
hey, read paragraph down. However, the plans changed due to
okay. Logistical reasons.
Was it TLDR?
Lamb.
Was it TLDR for you, Scott?
TLDR for you. Security scheduling conflicts with other massive July 4th events, uneven South Lawn terrain for the Octagon setup. It was rescheduled to June 14th. Oh, so it's still going down. Flag Day, baby. All right.
Ooh,
and coincidentally, it's actually on my 80th birthday. What a happenstance of events to go down.
Happenstance, yeah. Apparently, Asman Wilkinson says might have been invited to the fight at the White House.
Nice. Bro, JD Vance retweeted Asman Gold last week.
Oh, yeah. Man. Dude, that dude.
Oh. Did you see the picture of his new baby in the womb?
No, I didn't see that.
It was like an ultrasound, but then it had the fat curly hair JD Vance on it. That was good. Yeah. So you saw the news here, conspiracy, right? There is going to be one. It's going to be June 14th on Flag Day, Daddy Trump's birthday. So we definitely got to check in on that. What day is June 14th? Okay, the calendaria is not going to work here for me. All right. Hey Google, what day is June 14th? Ooh, Sunday, cool. So we'll tell you all about it if you missed it, or we can all talk about it the following Monday. Excellent. Excellent. How many times do you think I bitch at the AI answer, but it was because I didn't read far enough?
Probably a few at least.
Pretty sure it's constant.
Yeah.
He said, hold on. Read, you moron.
Yeah, less work. You're typing whole question out. Spending calories when you could just be using your eyeballs.
The best is when it like mirrors my snarkiness, and then it gets me, and I'm like,
if you would have read in my last paragraph, dumbass.
As I was saying.
Yeah. As I can tell, you didn't read everything I just gave you. Oh. I will say it again.
Oh, okay. So, like, I didn't read all the way.
It's because you need the sassy grok girl voice to talk back to you
correctly.
Yeah. Then she'd be like, you dumbass.
But then I felt like my girl might get jealous and ruin my phone, so I haven't installed that model yet, just to keep peace around the house.
AI's so good. Why? Just tell AI to take M's voice and then
it's you. It's not the sassy AI. It's you.
Honestly, you get a lot of shit done.
And she'd be.
I mean, if AI had her voice telling you,
if she don't want to show up and be my daily manager because I'm a man child, I'll hire the robot.
You wouldn't do it, but you're doing it anyways. I'm making it where you're doing it.
It's like you.
Kind of, yeah.
You know all those.
You're not physically doing it, but you're doing it.
You know all those weird questions I've been asking you for the last 2 weeks? It's all been building the prompts.
Building the prompt database.
Yeah, but building the system prompt, bro.
Oh, dude, for some reason.
Now she's going to know it's coming.
For some reason, my brain, I envision, I think of a database of prompts.
AI is Skynet, and I'm signed up fully, so hopefully it doesn't kill me.
My brain, for some reason, visualizes, all because of that commercial where they're like, I'm just a prompt.
Yeah.
And I'm just visualizing a building with just like a bunch of people all standing shoulder to shoulder. That's my warehouse full of prompts.
That's why that Matrix movie was way too good, bro, because each one of those people is like a prompt or something.
Dude,
you know, like,
that movie series was definitely some underlying telling.
Shit you didn't know about the Matrix kind of thing. And those two, they were way darker and weirder, and they wanted to make the movie make you like overly uncomfortable, right? Like to be a good movie to like evoke emotion while you're watching it.
Yeah.
And so the like producers and stuff had to tame it down, and then that's the version that we got. And it was still like just enough to make you a little like unsettling. But like one that sticks out in my head is the main scene where they unplug Neo out of the pod. That was like a real long, drawn out, like overly gross, like kind of scene where people like when they were filming it were actually throwing up over it because it was like way too real and gross kind of, thing. And so they had to like chop it to just like barely see him pull the hose out. And then it's like, and then the next scene, it's like interesting. But like I was saying, how stupid I am, where I can't even finish reading the response to get the correct answer.
It's the attention span nowadays.
We are very stupid and don't continue to read far back enough in history class that you're supposed to follow along in and like learn stuff. But, in our defense.
It's good to know the history.
Yeah.
Stories have been what keeps us going and keeps us smart and diligent. Knowing what to do in the world.
In our defense, though, life goes on. Maybe you forget some of it, and then it's, difficult to capture the meaning of it.
Yeah.
So I found this little stupid short video very, very interesting because we all know it started from the 13 colonies, and then something, and then like we're here today. Like, where's the in between part, right? And we brought it up.
You remember?
We brought it up on the border stuff, and we all remember the word Louisiana Purchase, but like, what was it? Like what my point is the time. Like we're about to celebrate only the 250th birthday of flipping America. That's not even a blink. It's like half a blink in time,
it's
bro.
really not that long at all.
Like not long at all, right?
I mean,
and then we're all crying about borders changing and blah blah blah.
The Roman Empire was longer than the United, right?
When
or did we just tie it? I can't remember what
it doubled. It doubled it. So like because there was like a couple of them. We looked it up last one you were here.
Where double the Roman Empire?
No, other way around. The main Roman Empire was like 500 years.
Yeah.
But then there was like two other ones, and they were less than 250. So we beat like two of them, but then like the big main one was double where we're at.
Yep.
So the other one is when did Hawaii become a state, dog? That was the last state, right?
Let's
watch the video because this blew my effing mind, dude. When?
Declared independence and called themselves the United States of America. After a few years of war, Britain officially recognized them, and under the Treaty of Paris, the U.S. gained a huge territory up to the Mississippi River. Then, in 1803, came the Louisiana Purchase from France, nearly doubling the country's size. Next, the U.S. turned south. Florida was first taken by force, then bought from Spain. The most intense chapter came with Texas.
1819? So, like, that's not too far. That was the Louisiana Purchase one? No, that's when we got Texas. And then we brought this up when the border stuff was going on, right? Because Spain owned all of what was Mexico, some America, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then who decided it was Mexico? So then it turns into Mexico here. And then allegedly the story I read was that we went and fought Spain for Mexico, and then they allowed us to buy the parts that turned into America kind of thing, right?
France, nearly doubling the country's size.
And then it's also interesting that France came in here and just took up the middle land that like everybody else didn't grab yet.
Next, the U.S. turned south. Florida was first taken by force, then bought from Spain. The most intense.
So another, like, that's kind of how it works in the world. Yeah, dog, this is my land. F you. Okay, I feel a little bit bad. Here's some coin, dog. Like, we cool? All right.
The 10th chapter came with Texas. After it split from Mexico and joined the U.S., war broke out. As a result, America gained the entire Southwest. Meanwhile, settlers heading west on the Oregon Trail helped push the border to the.
So I don't like that it doesn't, it's trying to be a quickie video, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't specify who the war was with. So like the American-Mexican War, were we fighting the people that wanted to call it Mexico? Or were we fighting Spaniards trying to turn it back into Spain land and not Mexico? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
U.S., war broke out. As a result, America gained the entire Southwest. Meanwhile, settlers heading west on the Oregon Trail helped push the border to the Pacific, and a deal with Britain set the line at the 49th parallel. In 1867, the U.S. bought Alaska from Russia for a symbolic
1867.
Damn.
So we're getting pretty darn close. That's, what? A little over 100 years.
Then the U.S. turned to the Pacific. It annexed Hawaii after backing a
this is like 100 and a half.
local coup.
No.
Finally,
67 and it was 76.
Right?
That's less.
Yeah, okay.
Less
okay,
than 100.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, just a couple.
annexed Hawaii after backing a local coup.
Huh? So a coup, that means you like went in there and like helped them overthrow the government, and then we annexed it. So we went in there, overthrew the government, and then was like, yeah, this ours.
So where's y'all complaining about we took Hawaii from the natives?
Well, this is why they all complain about everything's bad, America bad, I guess. So like, there's some there's some.
Oh, I mean, so the Hawaiians, Hawaiian.
Right.
I'm talking about the virtue signalers.
Got you.
America
great again. We'll make America great again. Somebody's gonna Manchurian Canada dust.
Yeah, right.
Finally, in 1959, it made Hawaii the 50th state.
Excuse me? This makes me feel like a slight stupid.
It makes me actually feel kind of young.
I didn't comprehend that we just had a 50th state in 1959. So every single one of our parents or grandparents that was born before 1959 lived in a 49 state America.
Also,
wait, why does nobody ever mention that?
Also, wait. So every flag before that had 49 stars?
Right.
How does that? That doesn't even symmetrically work.
It was just like a missing? And show me a flag of America before Hawaii was a state.
Show me an L flag. Oh, whoops.
It'll get it.
A flag.
It'll get it. Was the 49 star flag, bro. This version was officially from July 4th, 1959, when it was first flown on the market of Alaska statehood, January 3rd of 1959 until July 4th, 1960, when the current 50-star flag took over after Hawaii's addition. 13 red, white stripes, representing the colonies.
Oh, you see, that makes us even.
See, you can't tell.
You're
just like, I get it. The stars, bet.
Yeah. All right.
That's interesting, bro.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild? That blew my mind, man. What do y'all think about this in the chat,
59,
man?
That's not long ago. We might as well keep that streak going.
Mark.
And let's add Canada to be the 51st state, or Venezuela, or Greenland. Well, we might as well add a new state. We got to keep it going.
Oh, they're making a deal, and we're not going to take it, but we're going to be able to put all of our stuff there.
On Greenland?
Yeah. I think that was the final deal.
Probably, even though we already have some of our stuff there.
Well, throwing the door, right?
Yeah.
Throwing the door, like, you ask for a little bit and then you take all of it, like.
That's right.
That's that's what Putin's doing, right? He just wants to get that land because he wants to take over Ukraine and then turn into the USSR again.
Give a little, take a little. Yeah.
In 1776,
I don't know, bro. I thought that was neat. Let me know what you think. Especially let me know if you're old enough to remember the 49-star flag. That's cool. That is very interesting. We are celebrating the 250, folks. So we got to have a lot of fun this year. I'm not good at planning, but I thought we should definitely try to do some awesome, fun shit leading up to July 4th. And then I don't know if you're in town, if you're in the Rockford area, I want to know where the dank July 4th stupid crazy party is. We might need to go to like Iowa or something, or yeah, that's the one next to us. We might need to go somewhere other than Illinois or Wisconsin, but if we could be here, that'd be convenient. I'm down to go to a big ass, 250th 4th of July banger or something, right?
Hell yeah.
All right, so now we've got in action James O'Keefe.
Oh, I never would have guessed.
Yeah, I'm down for Greenland 51st State too, but it looks like it might not be happening. I think they're just gonna park their military stuff there.
Yeah,
so that would be cool. Conspiracy,
which, like, in a sense, we're kind of making it our 51st state.
We got Puerto Rico.
It's just not official on paper, like where the rest of the world could read and know.
When did we?
But when we got all of our might and power there, yeah, it's kind of just like, well, what are you gonna do if we decided to use it to try to take this thing over? They couldn't do nothing.
Wait a second. We've had Puerto Rico since 1898. We ain't turned it into a state yet?
Yeah, they're just a territory.
So we got other places and turned them into states.
Territories.
But just don't want to turn that one into a state.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm saying, we grabbed Alaska and Hawaii, but interesting. So why don't we just turn it into a state, bro?
Probably legal reasons and advantages that they probably try.
Yeah, maybe it's in our favor.
Like it's probably like you could say like
that's where we do
that.
That's actually where we do all the funny business. So we don't even want to make it official.
You see.
It's like ours,
we have the CIA, and really they don't follow the rules, but we're still a little classy and try to have ethics, and we try to follow our own rules. So, but what's it? Torture is illegal in our practices in the U.S. Well, maybe it's not in a territory of the U.S.
Right?
So we might just. No, we don't have any terrorists in the U.S. that we torture. Not the states, but maybe, you use a territory where there are none of them rules. If you got to torture a terrorist to get some info out, well, that's what that's for right there.
So where is Guantanamo Bay?
It's like
naval base leased from Cuba since 1903.
Yeah.
Cuba's super close to Puerto Rico, right?
I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it's like right there on the Caribbean kind of thing. Because it's like Puerto Rico, and I think right under it's like Cuba, and then you get to South America or something, right? Cuba. Okay, back to Mr. James O'Keefe. All right, this is an interesting one here, folks. So, Mr. James O'Keefe infiltrated Davos this past week. The World Economic Forum meeting at Davos, like what used to be like where we said, all the secret bad guys go to.
Yeah.
And now it's a public event.
Wow.
And did you hear Daddy Trump spoke there and just dropped the hammer on everybody, talk shit?
Yeah, it just shows up to their event. It's like, yeah, you all suck. All right, not exactly how it's normally done, but yep, I guess when you got the biggest balls in the room, pretty much.
The memes were hilarious because it was like
keys to the world.
It was like overseas politicians before Trump shows up at Davos, and they're like, And then it was like overseas politicians when Trump walks in the room to give the speech at Davos. And they're all like, hello. Everyone's like standing ovation. Like, so out of respect at minimum, but everybody was like, better stand up. This guy just guapped up Maduro.
So right behind me is the Coast Hotel. I'm going to go in there. Laser light comms, dark armor. Do you have that company in your portfolio that does artificial rain? There might be people around here that would be alleged to have information on that.
So the James Bond villain was bragging about BlackRock being behind him.
It's actually a pretty cheap way to cool down the earth.
Oh yeah.
So,
I'd say minus aluminum oxides and
You mean bragging about chemtrails for climate control?
cocktail that they're spreading above our heads. Yes.
Oh, they're the largest climate tax innovators for the UK. What is that? What is that? Hell.
I noticed you're way excited. We should go.
Like, riddle me this, bro. Everything gets corrupted, man. If your company makes money off carbon tax credits,
Yeah.
do you think anybody's doing anything to, like, make it easier to make money in the carbon tax credit business? Like, I'll be crazy.
It's the Green New Scheme.
Yeah.
Someone noticed the wig, so we have to get the hell out of here. How you doing, sir? And I support the work you guys are doing. I support what you guys are doing because they said that BlackRock was behind all the climate stuff. Someone noticed the wig, so we have to get the hell out of here.
Control, bro. I think that might blow the cover. But if you're into this, folks, definitely pull up good old James O'Keefe over on the X. He is at James O'Keefe 3, like Roman numeral I. Just type James O'Keefe in, man. He'll come right up on X because it's not a censored big tech piece of shit platform. So pull it on up and watch this little clippy here. It was entertaining. It's just, him going through the old, guerrilla journalist, undercover here. And the main skit here, or the main part of the journalism bit was that he was going under as like a climate activist kind of thing. So he was talking to all these hobnobbing people over here, but very interesting how big the climate change business is. I mean, this is like World Economic Forum, bro. This is like big deal. You got to drive like an hour and a half or 2 hours into this mountain to get to this Davos city in Sweden. I believe it's Sweden, right?
Sweden.
I believe it's in Sweden. Sehr good, eh? Something like that.
Very good, yeah. Very good. Very good.
Very good, yeah. Paid partnerships with Impact Health. Cut your health insurance costs up to 50% with a stable rate you can count on. No middlemen, no red tape, no network restrictions. Go to impactomg.com today. If you would like to support the James O'Keefe, he's even got a little sponsorship doodle right there to keep the guys going on. Damn, actually, he did look like that real guy. Guess that wig wasn't as bad as I thought.
Yeah, not the worst.
Yeah, no, not the worst. Oh yeah, if just in case your feeds aren't showing you this kind of stuff, folks. But so you know that guy who's head of the border in the Homeland Security right now that Trump's got running the deportations, right? Homan. So did you know that Tom Homan worked for Barack Obama too?
Nope, did not know that.
And so everybody's bitching and moaning and screaming about Tom Homan, right? For all these deportations, right? When Barack Obama gave the guy a mother flipping medal. Like, he won an award for it. Like, where was the bitching and the moaning? Like,
gone. It was non-existent.
Barack Obama's ICE chief received an award for 920,000 removals, Donald Trump's ICE chief was called a Nazi. The joke here, folks, is it's the same guy. In 2012, Obama deported 409,000 people. In 2025, Trump deported 290,000 people. The difference is the mainstream media brainwashing. They say it's called Orange Man Bad. That is what they call it. People call it TDS, I hear. That's Trump derangement syndrome. I don't know if that's what they have, folks, but they have some kind of sickness, I'm sure, because Tom Homan is a great guy. He did great under Obama, so I thought he would do great for me. Why not? You know, like,
why not?
So I thought that was pretty definitely interesting. If you didn't see that one, folks, I think that is ridiculous. Already went over that one. Oh wait, did I skip the? I think I skipped the big one. I wanted to make sure everybody damn dare knew about. Yeah. Bruh. So remember you were talking about USPS, right? Right. So we have a kid blowing the whistle on 100,000 fake ballots in Wisconsin?
Yes.
In the 2020 election?
Yes. I knew it.
Bro, like,
I said it.
Right, bro? Right?
I said it back then.
Right?
I told.
Because we all kind of assume it because we believe it's super corrupt, right?
I
couldn't prove it.
There's
But
no people from up around that state. How the numbers have been over it doesn't really make sense.
It's just people coming and realizing that they're better and coming to the right side, becoming Democrat.
Nope. Bullshit.
Right.
It's all Fugazi bullshit.
So let's listen.
They've been stealing elections for longer than we know. Especially, I guarantee Pritzker.
I guarantee it.
Yeah.
Guarantee it.
Oh,
that's why I'm all about promoting Bailey, bro. I think everybody need to get on board with the Bailey guy, unless there's some other guy that's got the same.
There's another guy actually.
I don't think he's popular as Bailey. So that's what I'm saying. It's like oh shit, you know, because then we'll split the vote.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's somebody better than Bailey, but Bailey at least says God and prays on camera and says, I'm going to take out all the Pritzker bullshit. 2 weeks ago, he said he's going to start an Illinois Doge department. Sign me up for the Bailey guy, and maybe we'll get the other guy next time. I don't know. Let's listen to this young man's press conference testimony.
During the run-up to and on Election Day, I was working as a temporary hire at United Mailing Services, UMS, a USPS subcontractor in Wisconsin. I began employment on August 26, 2020 as a route driver and box truck driver. This meant my job was to pick up mail on a predetermined route and deliver it to UMS for sorting and metering. I would then take the sorted mail in my box truck to USPS. In September or October, I began to deliver mail-in ballots from UMS to USPS as part of my evening delivery duties. I knew this because there was special bins marked for ballots only. On one occasion, I forgot to retrieve the ballots for transportation and had to go back for them. After that, I always made sure to check that I had the ballot bins loaded for transport. On November 2nd, 2020, I noticed that there was only one ballot in the bin for delivery to USPS. And on November 3rd, Election Day, there were no ballots in the bin for delivery. One can imagine my surprise then when the next day, November 4th, I was asked by a senior USPS employee named Monte if I had forgotten any ballots the night before. Monte explained that an order came down from the Wisconsin Illinois chapter of USPS that 100,000 ballots were missing. Monte then told me that his post office had dispatched employees to look for the missing.
So this is like right on the border. So it wasn't a big town, right?
Either way, Illinois is always involved in some corrupt crap.
Ballots.
They're like the Ukraine of the United States, bro. They're like the most corrupt fucking state.
Because all this money comes in, and all we notice is the dictator gets fatter.
I know, bro. I mean, California and New York are good competition. They've got to be better than Illinois, but Illinois has got to be the root of it, bro. It's what birthed Obama, for God's sake.
Round 4
the Goodyear blimp that now runs our state.
a.m. and that only 7 or 8 were found at UMS. Based on my previous experience and habit of double-checking for ballots, I believe that to be a lie. The following day, November 5th, 2020, I had a conversation with a different USPS employee named Rachel, in which she admitted that USPS employees were ordered to backdate ballots that were received too late to be lawfully counted. I asked Rachel if I would get in trouble with...
Aren't USPS employees federal employees?
Mm-hmm.
This is insanity, right? Like, this is top-notch insanity.
Just the corruption is everywhere.
Yeah.
Because ain't nobody got their integrity.
Yeah, man, no shit, bro.
My boss for those ballots the other night.
Except this young man, I guess.
Right. I guess, I can't say no one.
Yeah.
Referring to the allegedly missing ballots I discussed with USPS employee Monte on November 4th, 2020. No, you wouldn't, she responded, as long as they were postmarked for the 3rd.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I was pausing. So he asked if he'd get in trouble for doing what they told him to do. And she said, nah, man, so, as long as they're marked correctly.
She continued, that's why they had us do that. I didn't bring any of this to the attention of my supervisors at USPS at the time due to what I perceived to be their hostility towards President Donald Trump and their evident contempt for the law. I heard those same 2 post office employees making jokes about taking mail-in ballots for Trump and throwing them away. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter either. In fact, I didn't vote for either of the main candidates. But something profoundly wrong occurred in Wisconsin during the presidential election, and the American people have a right to know about it.
Amen, brother. God bless this man.
Yeah.
Somebody get a security detail
Dude,
on him.
I
Woo!
don't know if, like, for you, we had an opportunity to be like ballot box like people, like
right.
in our US like gov class and stuff. And it was you could tell it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Like, you weren't doing that lightly. It was all about integrity.
100%,
You had to follow all the rules. Otherwise, there could be actual consequences, even as like a little youngin'. And these people are in here just like, yeah, those rules. Yeah, suck it. Now we're in power here and we're going to run it how we want. And, well, and then the best part is so they're like, we're gonna manipulate the game to how we want. And then when the game starts screwing up and being bad and not going well, people start dying, things start getting crazy. Yeah, it's just however they blame everything except themselves, and they're the only ones that actually have created the problem.
Right.
It's amazing.
Well, it's create the problem, sell the solution, blah, 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 right?
It's just overgrown children that were never disciplined that well growing up. Right. Or they just, or they're the ones that never got an ass whooping for humblance. Because honestly, that's what it is. Getting your ass whooped is the humbling to put your brain in a state of knowing like the world doesn't revolve around you. This isn't your world you live in. This is the world of everybody's, and whatever the heck it really,
Right.
There's no real way to for sure label that. But yeah, you don't run things, so you just have to. If you live your life thinking you don't run things, and all you can do is hopefully push them in the right direction, things go so much better.
Oh, crap, bro. We got baited. This came out back in 2020, and they already shut it all down and was like, yep, nope, nothing to see here. Confirm nothing shady.
Oh,
dang.
Yeah, bullshit.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, because Biden and Kamala were in office. So they're like, yeah, this kid ain't going nowhere with this.
So, let's pull this back up or something, man. Yeah. There was an automatic AI community note. So this is why X is powerful, folks. So community notes are supposed to be human generated, right? But this is an experimental. The AI did it, and then maybe we could go and say yes or no. So this is actually true. So I'm going to rate it.
All right, we need to start finishing this up too.
Time to get a wrapping.
Or I'm just bouncing. I can't miss The grocery store.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit that bet. All right, let's see. I don't think we have too many bangers left here.
Like, no, I will be cat food if I don't get to the grocery store.
Yeah,
they will eat me because they don't have any food right now.
No good.
That is a lot of hungry, sharp teeth and claws, and I will probably just end up being their snack, and I'd rather not.
Oh yeah, here's a visual map I thought was good to share to somebody bitching about the Greenland thing. This is why Trump wants Greenland.
Yeah, it's not.
You see, all these things are bad guys.
It's not about resources or any of that.
You see, all these things are bad guys.
It is all military strategy.
Trump's literal position is head of the military. And so what would you do if you were head of the military? We need to be in Greenland to protect ourselves, to stop it. So Greenland's going to be part of the Golden Dome, the protection layer of like, so missiles can't touch us, right, kind of thing.
So we went from Iron Dome to Golden Dome.
Right.
Because if it's going to be something associated with my name, it will be gold. And I would have to say gold is pretty great.
Allegedly, the FBI has officially served Tim Walz and Minneapolis Mayor Frey with subpoenas in the criminal investigation into conspiring to impede ICE operations. Amen. Let's see something come of that, bro, for like, Lord's sake, man. Nick Shirley, the man who helped blow the lid off of the Somali fraud with Mr. David's 9 years of investigative research, is doing the Lord's work here in the form of civil service. This dude is now testifying to Congress, bro. Amen. God bless this man for following through. Like, that's absolutely amazing, bro. So we got Nick Shirley in Congress, bro, like giving his testimony official, bro. So that's like, I just wanted to say, God bless freaking Nick Shirley, bro, and help support that one. Share it out, folks. If you haven't watched the Nick Shirley video, go give him the views, man. It was like upwards of 140 million views last time, I want to say, man. Yes, Blue Lives Matter definitely didn't have off-duty cops make fake ICE raids to distract ICE Karens. No. Definitely not. So it turns out the Blue Lives Matter group got a bunch of off-duty cops to fake ICE investigations to distract the Karens. Amen, brothers.
You got played.
Amen, brother.
I mean, it's not hard to play those people.
You know, right?
Definitely not hard at all.
They get squabbled real quick, right? House investigation launched into Ilhan Omar, exploring the net worth of $30 million. So like, yes, please. Yes, please. I already talked about Mr. James O'Keefe, and that's all I got for you folks, because Mr. Dan's got to feed his kitties.
$30 million in bananas and rice.
Yeah, bro, she was negative 40K before she got into office, and then now she 30K. She got married to a rich guy, but like, she was like a couple mil like right after she got in. So like,
but the most important thing about all that is being Somali isn't just about bananas and rice.
It's
like
yeah, it's actually like bananas and rice.
That's Dan's impersonation, if you hadn't seen the video this week, folks, of one of the Somalis in Minnesota allegedly claiming that ICE beat the shit out of her and called her the N-word. But then she got out and told a stupid story in a circle about rice and bananas.
Which is either because she does have brain damage or
from birth or from the ICE beating.
Yeah. When it occurred in the timeline,
not sure.
That's the part we need to figure out. Or we don't need to, because we can just forget about her and Somalis, except they're fraud. Don't forget about that. But we can forget all the rest of the Somali bullcrap.
But thank you so very much for showing up tonight, folks. Make sure to show back up tomorrow. Make sure that you hit the follow button so you get notified when we go live. If you didn't yet on your way out, definitely go ahead and tap that like button. Make sure to tell the Rumble search algorithm that the show should maybe be recommended to 1 or maybe 3 more people. And I swear to goodness, if you don't share the show during this next upcoming week, next Monday, you will be a weekly host. So do not be a hoe, folks, and share that show for us. Please, would you? And just help somebody else out, man, because we just believe around here at TrutherCast that the awareness brings the realization, folks. And how we do that is caring and sharing, like Mr. Dan likes to call it sometimes.
Yeah, support the show. So I can buy some more food and put on some more weight and heat, and so I can stay warm. And also maybe some of that money can go to the heat bill. So this Jew guy can not have it so cold in this place, so I'm not freezing while talking to all y'all for 3 hours.
I turned it up, man. It's 72.
I turned it up like 1 degree. There's no way it's 72.
No, it automatically dropped back down to 63 because it's late hours, so I hit it on 72.
Oh, you like
it started getting chilly.
Like you just put it at 72 like 2 minutes ago?
Like 5.
Yeah. I was in a house for the last 2 weeks without heat. I could tell what the temperature was. I'm very in tune with the temperature.
We got to go, folks. Thank you so very much. We'll see you next Monday. Share it out. We got all the receipts at the blog, so check the blog out on the week. I'll be posting it. Mass Dash of Insights on Facebook, but just go to TrutherCast.com. All the shit's there, folks. Sign up.tolerate tech if you got a computer, man. I'd love to help you out, be your like-minded tech guy. But y'all have a good one, folks. I got a 2. I got the 1. And then I think we might have something like all right. Oh.